In Mara Palumbra, we explore both the Sephiroth, also known as the Tree of Life, and the Qliphoth. The journey through the Sephiroth follows the Palumbrista as they navigate the spheres of the Tree of Life, a process we explored in our previous series. In this new series, we shift our focus to the path of the Palumbrista Maestro, who ventures through the Qliphoth in pursuit of inner self-realization. Both the Sephiroth and the Qliphoth are powerful paths to enlightenment. Each tree represents a different polarity. Some resonate more with the Sephiroth's right, masculine, positive polarity, while others are drawn to the Qliphoth, aligning with the left, feminine, negative polarity. Despite their differences, both paths ultimately lead to self-realization and enlightenment. To truly grasp this journey through the Qliphoth, it is essential to first immerse oneself in the complete Mara Palumbra series. Only then can one begin to appreciate the complexity and transformative power of this profound occult system, known as Mara Palumbra. This foundational understanding will provide the clarity needed to fully engage with the Qliphoth, offering insight into the path of balance, polarity, and spiritual growth. The Qliphoth, the Tree of Knowledge, also known as the Path of the Dragon, forms the dark counterpart of the Tree of Life in Kabbalistic tradition and can be seen as the roots of the tree rising above the ground. While the Tree of Life offers a path to enlightenment and the divine, the Qliphoth reflects shadows, representing consciousness, the ego, and the repressed aspects of the soul. It lies within the subconscious, the deeper layers of the self where hidden fears, desires, and inner conflicts reside. The Qliphoth acts as a mirror, reflecting everything we deny or suppress within ourselves, thus offering a powerful path to healing and integration for those willing to face this confrontation. The tunnels of Set connect the various spheres of the Qliphoth and are the hidden or shadowy paths that guide shadow work. These tunnels represent the dynamic energies that bind the Qliphoth into a network, comprising the shadow aspect of the Sephiroth in the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. Where the Sephiroth are positive emanations, the Qliphoth embody challenges and chaos, inviting us to explore the darkness within ourselves. Within the Qliphoth system, the tunnels of Set embody the underworld connections between the Qliphoth. Each tunnel contains specific energies, entities, or archetypes that embody and express shadow qualities. They are not passive passages, but powerful paths that support the journey through the Qliphoth. They hold energies of hidden knowledge, shadow aspects, and challenges that the practitioner must understand and integrate to fully embrace the power and wisdom of the Qliphoth. The tunnels of Set serve as lessons and tests, much like the paths connecting the Sephiroth on the Tree of Life. These tunnels often contain disturbing, destructive, or awakening energies, requiring an intense and courageous approach. They can break down personal illusions, confront shadows, and reveal hidden truths. The tunnels invite a direct confrontation with the unconscious, the dark, and the repressed parts of the psyche. In certain traditions, the tunnels of Set are used as ritualistic or spiritual passages that address specific shadow characteristics. For the Palumbrista Maestro traversing these tunnels, each becomes a unique initiatory space, holding both power and danger. The energies within these tunnels support deep esoteric shadow work and transformation, provided one is adequately prepared and possesses sufficient knowledge. Each tunnel interacts with specific Qliphoth to provide a comprehensive view of the shadow structures. The tunnels of Set function as blood vessels within the Qliphoth system, carrying dark energy from one Qlipper to another. Thus, a dynamic network is created that establishes balance within the Qliphoth, forming a powerful energy field for those seeking self-knowledge and the integration of both light and shadow. Working with the tunnels of Set and the Qliphoth, like esoteric shadow work itself, requires a high degree of discipline, courage, and willingness for self-examination. This path offers a powerful but also dangerous means for spiritual transformation, unsuitable for everyone. It requires a careful balance between exploring the dark and discovering the wisdom and strength hidden within. Within the Mara Palumbra traditional, the Qliphoth is regarded as highly dangerous, and rightly so. Walking this path means facing one's own inner darkness, the aspects of oneself that one may prefer to keep hidden, or that society and religious beliefs label as evil or demonic. The term demon often assigned to the rulers of the Qliphoth spheres, originally derives from the Greek word demon, which once referred to a good spirit or divine force. Over time, the true meaning has become clouded by misunderstandings and illusions, leading to these forces being seen as evil. In reality, the entities of the Qliphoth are not malevolent beings, but rather powerful, untamed energies and archetypes, embodying the duality of the human experience. These forces can support us when we are courageous enough to follow the path of the dragon and achieve total mastery. Is the Qliphoth dangerous? Yes, the Qliphoth can be dangerous, but the danger lies not in the entities themselves, but in confronting the most hidden and suppressed parts of our own psyche. Entering the Qliphoth, one is confronted with intensely powerful energies that can evoke deep-seated emotions like fear, anger, shame, and desire. This can be overwhelming, especially for those unprepared or unfamiliar with their inner selves. The Qliphoth acts as a catalyst for everything we have suppressed in life, making it a path that must be approached with great caution and self-discipline. For those who tread this path carefully, it can be immensely valuable. Facing our own inner demons, or rather, the deepest, sometimes destructive, dark aspects of ourselves, can lead to self-insight, healing, transformation, and enlightenment. By consciously engaging with what we encounter within, we can heal deep-rooted traumas and free ourselves from old fears and self-imposed limitations, ultimately reaching the highest state of self-mastery and liberation when the Qliphoth journey is fully traversed. The benefits of walking the Qliphoth path. The Qliphoth offers the Palumbrista Maestro powerful opportunity for transformation, as it provides access to the shadow side of ourselves that we often ignore or suppress in daily life. By traversing the Qliphoth and exploring our own shadow sides, we gain insight into our most primal emotions, desires, and motives. Rather than denying these shadows, we learn to accept and integrate them. It is important to note that this form of esoteric shadow work is not the same as the shadow work common in emotional bodywork. Working with the Qliphoth is shadow work on steroids. This entire Qliphothic process can lead to a sense of inner freedom and strength, as we are no longer controlled by unconscious fears or restrictive patterns. This path can be especially beneficial for those feeling trapped in old behaviors or psychological blocks and seeking liberation from these internal limitations. The entities or intelligences of the Qliphoth are not inherently malevolent, but rather raw and pure, misunderstood primal energies and archetypes of human emotions and desires that we often label negatively. Due to religious indoctrination, these entities are often called demons, which carries a negative connotation. However, in esoteric traditions, they are seen as forces or intelligences that, when approached with respect and understanding, can help us gain profound insights. They are untamed energies working within the Qliphoth structure to guide the traveler towards self-knowledge. Interacting with these forces can aid in learning to control our dark aspects and finding the balance between our light and shadow sides. The Qliphoth and the subconscious. The Qliphoth is often seen as a reflection of the subconscious, where our deepest fears, desires, and traumas are stored. By exploring the spheres of the Qliphoth, we dive deeper into our subconscious and confront aspects of ourselves that typically remain hidden. The Qliphoth thus acts as a gateway to self-knowledge and deeper awareness. It is a difficult and arduous path, but for those brave enough to navigate the Qliphoth with proper preparation, it can reveal what lies in the hidden corners of the soul and teach us how these shadows can help us achieve full self-realization. In summary, the Qliphoth offers an opportunity for wholeness by embracing not only our light, but also our darkness. The journey through the Qliphoth can be dangerous and requires careful preparation and courage. But for those willing to face themselves, the Qliphoth path offers a way to deep healing, transformation, enlightenment, and a better understanding of the self. It is a powerful and challenging path that provides profound inner healing and self-discovery. Walking through these spheres, these dark mirrors of the Qliphoth of the Tree of Knowledge, is a journey through the unconscious and shadow aspects of the psyche. For those willing to confront themselves fully, the Qliphoth spheres offer not only insights into hidden traumas and suppressed desires, but also the possibility of tremendous transformation and the discovery of inner powers. Each of the 10 Qliphoth has a specific demonic ruler, both within our lives and beyond, revealing unique lessons, gifts, and challenges. Here follows an extensive journey through the Qliphoth spheres, their meanings, and how they can enrich our inner lives. Nehemoth, ruled by Namar. The Qliphoth Nehemoth is the womb and the gateway to the Qliphoth. Namar, this succubus ruler and sister of Lilith, invites you to remove the veil of illusions and become aware of the self-deception and superficial desires that often mislead us. Entering this sphere, you learn to distinguish true desires from superficial temptations. Nehemoth allows you to see the masks you wear and why, so you can reveal your true self and understand your ego. It empowers you to be honest with yourself, laying an essential foundation for the rest of the journey. Gamaliel, ruled by Lilith. The Qliphoth. Gamaliel is ruled by Lilith and symbolizes the temptation of the subconscious. Here, your deepest desires, hidden fears, and intense emotions are intensified. By walking Gamaliel, you gain insight into your shadow side and learn to listen to the unconscious. This sphere, or Qliphoth, offers the power to bring suppressed emotions and desires to the surface and embrace them, fostering a deeper connection with your intuition and subconscious. It allows you to reconcile inner conflicts and brings emotional liberation. Samael, ruled by Adramelech. The Qliphoth. Samael is ruled by Adramelech and represents the judgment and poison of the soul. Here, you are challenged to take responsibility for your actions and honestly face your inner darkness. Samael teaches you the power of transformation through poison, turning the negative aspects of yourself into growth lessons. This sphere offers the opportunity to transform self-criticism and inner conflicts, leading to personal growth and emotional healing. Arab Zarak, ruled by Baal. In the Qliphoth Arab Zarak, Baal reigns. This is the realm of temptation and deception, where you confront your tendency to distort or avoid the truth. Baal invites you to examine your propensity for self-deception and conflict. By entering Arab Zarak, you learn to be honest about your motives and desires. It grants you the power to find inner balance and offers deeper self-awareness. Here, you discover the importance of transparency and the ability to understand and reconcile conflicts. Thagirion, ruled by Belphegor. Thagirion, this Qliphoth, is ruled by Belphegor and symbolizes the shadow side of beauty and the ego. This sphere forces you to look beyond superficial appearances and the illusion of perfection. The path through Thagirion teaches you to let go of your ego and accept who you truly are. Here, you discover that true beauty arises from authenticity and embracing your shadow sides. Thagirion offers the power of acceptance, essential for discovering and developing your true inner strength. Darth, a point of ultimate confrontation and transition into the unknown. Darth, the abyss within the mystical tradition of the Qliphoth, evokes an atmosphere that both entices and intimidates, a boundless void filled with mystery and paradox. This point, hovering between the manifestations of the Tree of Life, is often seen as a hidden gateway to the unknown, a portal where knowledge exists at the edge of the comprehensible and the incomprehensible. It is like an abyss, a place of illusion and confusion, where truth and deception intertwine. Anyone who enters the atmosphere of Darth feels the deep allure of secret knowledge, yet is simultaneously subjected to the illusions that shroud this gateway. Here in the depths of Darth, everything seems a reflection of deeper truths, yet each truth is disrupted by confusion and deceit. Darth breaks away from familiar structure and order, and in this atmosphere, all boundaries seem blurred. It is a domain where duality reigns, where knowledge reveals itself as shadow, and where wisdom can be obscured by deception and self-delusion. In Darth, one crosses the abyss of the ego, the deepest confrontation with the self, becoming aware of the darker side of knowledge. The atmosphere of Darth is therefore heavy and oppressive, as if one is constantly on the threshold of a revelation that is never fully reachable. This domain both attracts and repels, inviting yet treacherous, full of risks for those who try to fathom the secrets of this shadowy knowledge. Yet Darth is also a place of transformation, a necessary challenge for those who seek higher enlightenment. The atmosphere demands a confrontation with one's own ego, with the illusions that trap the soul, and thus also offers an opportunity for purification and deeper truth. In this mysterious space, the seeker can release the chains of the self. The ego can dissolve into nothingness, and only the essence of pure knowledge remains. The atmosphere of Darth is thus both a dangerous temptation and a gateway to the highest insight, a transition between what one believes they know and the unfathomable depths of the unknown. Qliphoth, ruled by Asmodeus. This Qliphoth, Qliphoth, ruled by Asmodeus, represents destruction and passion. It is the Qliphoth where anger, ambition, and fiery desires surface. Qliphoth teaches you to harness the power of your passion and control it. It offers the chance to convert inner conflicts into motivation and strength. By mastering this fiery energy, you can channel it toward personal transformation and growth. Qliphoth, ruled by Astaroth. In this Qliphoth, Qliphoth, ruled by Astaroth, symbolizes seduction and attachment. Here, our tendencies toward obsession and addiction are exposed. Qliphoth offers us the chance to free ourselves from destructive habits and to learn what is truly important. By understanding this sphere, you gain the power of detachment and the freedom to live beyond desires that limit you. Qliphoth teaches you to let go and find inner peace, essential for esoteric, spiritual, and personal growth, in which the Palumbrista Maestro can realize oneself. Satariel, ruled by Lucifuge Rofocale. Satariel, this unique Qliphoth ruled by Lucifuge Rofocale, stands for secrets and hidden knowledge. This Qliphoth invites you to enter the depths of the unconscious and face the fears we have suppressed. In Satariel, you are challenged to embrace yourself fully, including your shadow side. It offers the opportunity to integrate and transform deep, hidden fears, allowing you to develop inner strength and self-acceptance. Gagiel, ruled by Beelzebub. The Qliphoth Gagiel, ruled by Beelzebub, stands for the power of duality and shadow sides of authority. Here, you confront inner division and the necessity of reconciling opposites. Gagiel invites you to understand and accept your own power, including the potential for both light and darkness. This Qliphoth offers the strength of balance and integration, enabling you to achieve complete unity within yourself on the highest level. Thaumiel, ruled by Satan and Moloch. Thaumiel, the final Qliphoth, often regarded as the most intense Qliphoth, where one completes the path of the dragon and faces the greatest challenge, is ruled by Satan and Moloch. It represents ultimate duality and the struggle between light and darkness. Here you are faced with the ultimate challenge of healing division within yourself and finding a deep balance between all opposing forces. Thaumiel offers the opportunity to become fully one with yourself by transcending duality. It grants you the power of esoteric spiritual unity, ultimately freeing you from inner conflicts and revealing your true inner potential.